All right, guys. Good morning. It's Friday, November 3rd. Start of a new era for us. We no longer have the TD app. Okay. So we'll see how things go. And there's a lot going on today. All right. There's geopolitical stuff, there's economic stuff, there's major things going on technically with the markets. Where do we begin? I want to begin with this Webull app, which we're trying today, but we'll see how it works out. We may have to switch to E-Trade. But Webull, one of the cool things is you click on calendar and you got the economic data right there. So this morning you can see 8:30. This just happened. Non-farm payrolls forecast 180, actual 150. Private payrolls forecast 158, actual 99. Bad news is good news. Remember, right? Let's see if it worked out as we expect. Bad news is good news when it comes to rates. TLT up 1.6%. TLT is exploding. All right. This means rates are going lower. Bad economic data. Expectation the Fed will have to cut in the future. Where are we now? 88.44. Where's 88.44? It's right nearing that 50-day moving average. This is the biggest move. Well, I mean, it's been above like since the big decline here, right? Since this decline started July 26th, right? This is the biggest move above the 20, making a move to the 50. And this bond move has the most direct correlation with risk assets. So what do you look to? RK. How's RK doing? Well, look, the past two, I mean, it's identical. The TLT and RK chart, it's freaking identical. Okay, we bounced over the 20. Now with a bigger move in TLT, it's making a move towards pre-market 39.09. So 50 DMA, that's the target there. 39.68. So TLT and ARC mirroring each other. Okay, IWM, risk assets, also expected to do well when rates are going down. So you see why IWM, the next big mover. So we have 2% in ARC, 1.5% in IWM. And then you're going to see less of an impact on QQQ and SPY because these stocks have not been as killed regarding rates because they have healthier balance sheets. All these companies in RK and IWM, bad balance sheet. They have to pay high interest rates, risk of defaults, and that's being reversed for the moment with bonds spiking. Man, it started with Bill Ackman. He called the bottom, and now we get deteriorating economic data causing bonds to go up, causing risk assets to go up. That's the story of this now macro review we're looking at, TLT, ARC, and IWM. Also, gold is predicted to do well when interest rates go lower, but there's also some geopolitical aspects involved here too. Gold is up $1, up 0.6%. All right, we'll look into that chart a little bit more in just a second. I want to look at QQQ and SPY, see where we're at. This is hard to see, man, with Webull. So 364.56. 364.56 is where it's actually gapping above the 50-day moving average right now. QQQ is gapping above the 50. Wow. Oh my gosh. Is this thing set to go to all-time highs? You got to wonder. But let's see if SPY can block that from happening. Where's the 50 on SPY? The 50 on SPY is at 433.26. It's right near there. 432.80. All right, right near this resistance level. So let's see how it interacts SPY with that resistance level. That may be a good place if you're so inclined, at least for an intraday resistance level to trade towards the downside. But if it breaks above it, especially if it closes above it, then all bets are off. You can see volatility is declining here. We can see that with it's already open VIX. Yeah, you can see VIX directly. Other cool things with Webull, we can see Bitcoin directly instead of BITO. We can see VIX directly. All right, let me go to some ERs and just want to focus. We had, Squares kind of, they guided up about 17%. It's up 16%. Okay, so that's a big one. Expedia also, they beat by, I couldn't find the guidance, but they beat by about 10%. It's up 11%. All right, those make sense. Apple. Okay, Apple's down. And the reason it's down, I think, this is why I got last night, I shorted the market a little bit. I had to cover it this morning when the jobs data came out. I thought Apple's going to turn over the market, and we saw the peak in Apple. How can I see this here? Let's go. Okay, so Apple, before their earnings, was at what? How can I see this easily? It was like this is not what I want to see. It was, here we go. Let's see. All right. Where is it? Where are we? Where is it? Now I'm confused. Gotta get used to this. How do I do this? 1 second. Apple Okay, there it is. Now I can see the full picture. So this was Apple. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is Apple last night and after hours after earnings. So it popped a little bit and then it dropped. And I put the warning actually in the app that I thought Apple earnings were light. Also, really bad on China. They missed China revenue by like $5 billion. And also, units of iPhones sold that I saw were not that impressive. I think it was just like in line or slightly under. So I'm like, I thought that, that could end the rally in Apple. And it did pull back hard, but it's not enough to take QQQ down because of what's happening with rates. But the real story, anyway, is not even about QQQ right now. It's about RK and IWM and risk assets and how they're responding to lower rates right now. Okay. So anyway, I'm not going to be playing Apple or anything like that this morning. But other thing I wanted to point out is Tesla, which is not here. Where's Tesla? Okay, we'll go to the morning show list. Okay, here we go. All right, Tesla. So Tesla is above. There's two levels we're looking at to possibly short at. And how can I find them again? I got to go to daily. Here they are. Okay, easy. 20 DMA was the first level. Okay, so 20 DMA was 218.60. And we said if it broke that, then you got to worry about the next level, which is coincidentally, it's the 20 DMA. I guess that was a 200 DMA. I'm sorry, over there. Or which DMA is this now? I'm confused. That was a 200. Yeah, broke the 200. And now the 20 DMA. So this level, the 20, which is a 230.84, coincidentally almost exactly matches the gap right here at, oh man, I can't even see it. What is with this stupid chart? It's around 230. Where is it? Why can't I see it? Where's my high low? Okay, there it is. 230.61. The top of this is the earnings gap. 230.61 exactly matches 230.84. Look at that. And you're breaking up about above 218.60. So I would say you're going to have very strong resistance at around 230. What's it at now? I can't even tell. Is it? I thought it was 220. There it is. 222. Oh my gosh. Can't believe they shut down TD. This is crazy. All right. So in any case, this has room to 230. And then I think it could be a short candidate at 230. Now, what I'm going to do here is, because of this currently shortcoming in the Webull app, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get a better read. Maybe I'll switch to E-Trade over this weekend. This has a lot of benefits, the Webull app. But I can't even get a good news feed. Like on this watch list, this news feed is like missing a ton of stuff that is actually on the individual stock. So you might have news, for example, on CYH, but it's not going to be in the aggregate list. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I contacted Webull. If they can't fix that, like, we can't do this. We'll have to see if we can switch to E-Trade and do it there. So because of that, because I can't have a clear window into Catalyst, and I also don't have a clear window into the bid-ask like we did with TD Ameritrade, I have to actually tap on something, scroll down to see the bid-ask over here. So if I can't see that as I'm scrolling at a glance, it's going to make it very hard to pick what stock is going to do great today. That pre-market action, the pre-market demand on the bid is very, very important to be able to identify, what could do well today, combined with seeing that news feed. So we'll see. This may be, a demarcation point in history for me and for us to say, maybe it's going to be harder to do day trading our style, and we go back to swing trading. So this morning, I'm going to really be focusing on swing ideas and swing technicals. All right, kind of less urgent. It might even make it easier for a lot of you listeners. Instead of, oh my gosh, I got to jump on it right now, pre-market, I got to buy it right at the open. I guess it's a little more relaxing. So we'll see how it goes. Today, that's going to be my focus. And then we'll see. We may have to continue from a swing perspective, kind of going into next week, or maybe we'll switch to E-Trade and try to get back into what can do good for the day. So what I put at the top of the list in terms of swinging is, well, definitely gold. Okay. Right now, I don't know, my notifications on. So you have the founder, the leader of Hezbollah speaking right now. There's a lot of tensions in the Middle East. Let me show you this. Let me show you the daily chart on gold. Since the war broke out, check this out. All right, this first open big green candle, that was right after the war. This next big gap in green candle, that was the first Friday after the war. This green candle here, although it wasn't huge, okay, but it opened up huge, was also Friday. Then this big green candle, open candle, was also Friday. All right. So I've been telling you the last few weeks that Fridays are good for gold because of the geopolitical risk of what can happen over the weekend. So, and I reminded you of that yesterday. I actually bought more gold yesterday, some gold calls, and this morning you can see you can't see it here clearly because it's a stupid chart, but 185.45, it's where it's at right now this morning. Where would that be? That would be, it's set to open right around here. Okay, like near the highs. What is the high? 186.36. So I'll have to hang up and monitor what was said on the thing with Hezbollah. But this spike, though, is due to the TLT pop. Okay, it was trending up before. I think this one was due to this movement up here was due to anticipation of what could be said during the Nasrallah speech, and in general, people saying, "Hey, I like to be in Golden Friday." So you saw it trending up, and then we got the jobs report, TLT pumps, gold pumps, and the rest of the day we'll be looking at this. Man, how can I see technicals better here? Get a nice view of what we can do today. This is hard, man. You see, from a swing perspective, let's just go here. If we're talking about swing, all right, 185 was a key level we've been talking about for a while. It's back over 185, which I guess equates to roughly 2,000. But let me go back. I don't like this chart. Let me go to weekly charts. All right, let's go to weekly charts. And actually, let me go to monthly. Now you could see it. On the monthly chart, check this out. This thing is priming. Holy smokes. This is one gigantic cup and handle. Oh my gosh, going back to like 2008. I really think, man, gold is awesome from a swing perspective right now. I think the top is going to be blown off this lid, and you're talking about over $200 in GLD. Of course, we don't know the exact timing, but Fridays are good for day trading. But I own this in my IRA, and I think we're going over 200. What a beautiful, beautiful chart on gold from a longer term perspective. Okay, so in any case, gold, we like that for a swing and long term, and I like it today on Friday. All right, what else from a swing perspective looks good? TGB had multiple catalysts in the last few days. It's been on our show, and I initiated a swing position. I even added some to my IRA. So let's see, where is it now? What is this? 126. Okay, so it's got to get above. Is that the daily? No, that's the weekly. Okay, that's better. That's what I thought. All right, so we're right at 50 DMA resistance here. Check this out. This moved to 160, if you remember. That's when the Florence mine was approved. Then 2 days ago, we had the Florence, the final permit was approved. I don't know the difference. Okay, but there was some other final hurdle. That was approved. It didn't move much on it, but then they had earnings, and earnings was like a crush job. I mean, they beat EPS by like 50%, like massively. So that's you started getting a move yesterday. Between the good financials and the PE is so low on this thing, it's like a 3 or something. So between the good financials and the Florence mine being totally approved, I'm thinking this 50 DMA is not going to be resistance. It's just the beginning of a further breakout. So I added TGB to a swing portfolio, also added it to my retirement account. And you can see maybe that target's going to be closer to 145 on TGB from a swing perspective. Geo, we love Geo. We love Geo because of the war theme and the border theme. You can see here, that's actually off to a great start this morning. 913 by 923. 927 is your breakout level. Wow, I think I want to buy gold. I think I want to buy Geo today. I think I'm going to hang up and buy some Geo today. Oh, yeah, this is so freaking beautiful. All right, and maybe I'll just hold on to it this time instead of day trading it. Okay, so Geo, going to pick some up of this Geo. It's just, look at this. This is also like a gigantic cup and handle forming on Geo, just like gold. And where do we go after this, man? Let's see if we have, are we above this? know on TD, I know we had 10 as a target. I don't see it as clearly here. Maybe I got to zoom in here. Okay, there we go. So if you break this level, oh yeah, I hate these charts, man. Miss my TD. I don't know. We'll have to see how it interacts with 10. But what's this candle here? The top of this candle is what? Do you see it? Does anyone see this? 927. Okay. 927. You break 927, you can make a move towards 10. All right. On whatever day that happens. It could be today. Okay. And Powell off to a great start. Oh my gosh. I probably love Powell the best. 290 bid, 11.4 thousand shares on the bid at 290. I love this, man. We're going over 3. We're heading to 330 next. Then we're going to go to $4, $5, $6. This is something I want to have a massive swing position in. Wow, I like all these stocks. So let me just change some things around here. Let's finish our morning show here. We're gonna put Powell and Geo. I gotta put Powell. You know what? I'm gonna put Powell first. Put Powell, Geo, Gold, TGB, and that's it. Okay. If Tesla hits that 230, maybe a little bit of shorting there, and I picked up some Drio at like $1 the other day. Went to 75 cents. My gosh, it bounced right back. In my retirement account, picked up a nice chunk at $1. But let's lock it in here. Powell, Geo, Gold, TGB, more from swing perspectives, but they all look primed to do well today also. And with that, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys. I don't know when, man. I've been having a hard time adjusting to everything, so you'll just get the notifications. We definitely do the Monday 9 a.m.s, but these the Monday the 1 p.m. the morning show at 9 a.m. The 1 p.m.s I haven't been able to get around to it the last couple of days. We'll see what happens with that, but we'll definitely see you Monday at 9 a.m. Good luck today.